Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to Hearthstone Hijinks, the show where we play a deck or play normal decks but under rules that quite frankly make you play like a 4-year-old. 5 if we're gonna push it. Today, what I wanted to do is something that's been brought up quite a lot, and actually I kind of like it. I'm gonna call it along the lines of the golden draw. Basically, how it's gonna work is I have to play, if possible, obviously, every top deck that I get. So at the start of your turn, you draw a card. I know, advanced Hearthstone mechanics here. If I can play the card that I draw each turn, I have to. A simple rule, but one that I feel may end up being quite challenging. So I'm going to do my first game in ranked and sacrifice a star at rank 7, because I'm just that nice. And then we will move on, depending on the outcome. Is it just me, or is this wheel taking its goddamn time to finish spinning? Oh yeah, sure. Did you hear me? Did you hear me wheeling? Oh god, no, he's noticed. Crap, I better actually give him an opponent. Golden Warlock. If he's playing Zoo, I'ma laugh. Alright, so technically speaking, we've got a very nice hand here, if I was playing normally. And it's McLovin as well! What a guy. So, hopefully, I don't draw a card I can play, that I can actually play a normal, sensible card. But I wouldn't be. Well, it depends. I've chosen this to be the deck. I'm going to swap around with decks in this one. I'm not just going to play this one each time. Alright, I can't play Implosion, so I can play Haunted Creeper. Awesome. Greetings, dude. Greetings. Don't be handlock, though. I feel like if he was handlock, we just don't have a chance. Don't tap. Don't tap. I mean, I would have a lot more respect for him if he was handlock, given that it means... Oh, god damn it. That is painful. That is painful. Gotta play it. Alright, going face. We're face huntering this. Face hunter, everybody. Face hunter is happening. That hurt. That hurt a little bit to see that come up. Oh, we just gave him a mortal coil. God, that Arubian egg into Direwolf Alpha was so much superior. Fortunately, he doesn't seem to have anything that much better as well. Okay. Well, I can't physically play Mortal Coil, so that is at least something. So we're going to be dropping down the Nerubian Egg and passing. A quick insert from Future Rage. Basically, I realized in editing that I could have Mortal Coiled my own egg for no effect, and it just didn't even occur to me, so I am sorry about that. Alright, well, I've got to play Voidwalker, and he is actually playing Handlock, so this is a problem. This is definitely a problem. I don't think we're gonna win, but we might come close to it. That's all I'm gonna say. And Defender of Argus is alright, I suppose, to have to play. I mean, it's definitely not ideal, but it definitely could be worse. There's no point really trading here. What have I got myself into? I really thought you could genuinely pull this off, but it's just not possible. I mean, he might just Shadow Flame and clear my board. Yep, that does make sense. Shadow Flame, a very, very powerful card. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, that hurts. That actually hurts. It physically hurts me a little bit. Look at him saying sorry. Oh, I could have played Voidcaller into Doomguard, and no. I just have to play that, and he plays Dr. Boom. It's a little bit brutal. Oh, good. Knife Juggler's actually alright, because I can do this. Yeah, hit for 4. Alright, do we think things are gonna survive? He instantly kills both boom bots, so that's at least nice to know. Goodbye, Knife Juggler. We hardly knew you. Oh well, we actually got away with it. That's not bad. That's actually not bad. That was a fairly okay top deck. I'm liking it. We're still completely screwed, but mostly I'm liking it. And now we're at the point in the game where I am going to be able to play any given card I top deck, so it's gonna start being a really, really big issue. He's gonna heal Dr. Boom, isn't he? Yep. Oh man, this is not a battle. This is a slaughter. Okay, well, actually, this at least works out nicely, because I can do this, I can play Voidcaller, we get Hellfire, which doesn't really do much of anything for me, and I'm going to sacrifice my imp into that. So at least we'll be able to summon Doomguard, and then Hellfire, which won't do anything at all, but I can at least pretend it's going to. Ow, my face, my goddamn face. I need that face. I need that face for the killing of things. Oh god, what's my top deck gonna be? Yay! I have to play Flame Imp and do free damage to myself. I don't know about you guys, but I am pleased. I am very pleased. And we're gonna Loatheb ourselves. Wonderful. Absolutely excellent. We'll put him down to 4 health, I guess, and then kill that with a Doomguard, and then kill that over there, and just really hate life. That was the most flailing, terrible game. Alright, I'll admit, I underestimated this as a Hijinks. I did. I fully accept this. Let's go be a filthy casual and try Druid out. That is not good. That is absolutely not good. Okay, let's see if we have better luck now on a deck that potentially makes a lot more sense, because playing whatever you draw on curve in Druid isn't actually that bad. Alright, Mac, you see me, the warrior? What have you got for me? Okay, if I keep Innovate, that technically means I'm gonna have to play something, because I'm gonna get something that's innovatable. Alright, I didn't. Fortunately, I didn't. I never thought I'd be happy that I don't have a turn 1 Innovate play, but today, I really, really am. So obviously I can't play Dr. Boom, so this is fine. Whew. I mean, I'd love to play him on turn 1. I really, really would, but I just don't see it happening, unfortunately. He's going to go down with the Armor Smith to start with for some reason. I don't know why he's deciding to be all aggressive against, you know, a Druid. Well, I gotta play it. I don't have a choice. Granted, I think I would have done that anyway, so this isn't too bad, because obviously the Senjin can kill the Armor Smith with a hero power from me, assuming I don't draw a 3-mana card or less. And there's not many of them in this deck. Okay, that saves me using hero power at least, and he's just gonna sacrifice it so I can trade with both things. That's not the best use. Well, I gotta play it. I got to play it. He's probably going to trade anyway, and even if he executes, that's a good value execute for me, so I'm not too fussed about trading with the 2-2. I'd rather get rid of his armor at this stage, so this is going particularly well. The pain is not a problem. Next turn, we of course got to play our Druid Adekla. Ooh, never mind. We have to play this, so we're just going to silence his draw. Technically, that's not horrible either. It's not. I feel like we're just never going to play these cards, because I'm always going to have to play what I top deck. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Dev's Bite kinda sucks, but not that much. He's only killing a 2-4 with it. We can definitely get away with that. Please give me something good. That hurts a little bit. That does hurt. Fortunately, against a warrior, he doesn't really run any taunts, so that's, you know, it's just a Yeti for 6 mana. It's kind of okay, but he can just kill it with his weapon, so it does suck a little bit. Is he actually just gonna... He's just gonna shield slam it for some reason. I guess he wants to save his Death Rattle spin for when he's actually got things to benefit from it, and... Wrath! Oh my god, yes! Wrath is actually something we can play and then still play our Bear Form Druid. This is good. I'm thanking you for that Wrath top deck. That is very, very useful. We might actually be able to pull this off. He can't Shield Slam, and he can't use his weapon. Granted, he could armor up and Shield Slam, but he's already got 1 Shield Slam used, so I shouldn't be too concerned about that. Please give me 2 mana to spare! Yes! Alright. Boom. And then, obviously, we're going to kill that and do that. Now, he is going to get the most valuable attack of his life. He gets to kill that and my Druid, but I don't really have a choice. I don't want to leave that 5-5 on the field, because he would have just done the same thing anyway. However, the 5-5 would have been alive as a 5-1, so I kind of am forced into giving him that trade. Normally, I would have just played Dr. Boom there, but damn you, Hijinks! Damn you all the way to hell! And yeah, that is a good thing for him. He gets the armor back, he kills 2 of my guys. It's a little bit brutal, actually. Little bit goddamn brutal. And, ooh, that's actually okay. That is very, very good. I'm happy about that. And he's just going to shield slam it. He hovered over that card. That card right there, the delicious cupcake that it is, that is going to be pain. That is going to mean pain and disappointment and just anguish for me. Getting these two cheap is glorious, honestly. It really, really is. Rob Frid. I can't really reply to you right now, Rob Frid, but, I mean, if I could, I would say yes. I don't know why you're asking. Just spectate me. Honestly, there's not like a ban on it. Well, I gotta play Sylvanas, which actually isn't too horrible, all things considered. And these are getting reduced to 5 mana each, which is very good value. I'm getting rid of that because I'm just sick of him having it. Even if he draws his other execute, it's not the end of the world. I've got a kill off him. I've got 2 reductions. I just really hope he's not duplicated a card that is genuinely really useful. And if I can steal Chromagus with Sylvanas, I'm actually going to be in a very good position here. Alright, so he doesn't have another way to deal with that, which means he wants me to run Sylvanas into it. Fortunately, I don't have a way to kill my own Sylvanas, so I can't really do anything about that. That is very, very irritating. There's no point me leaving her alive just in case, though, because the value he's getting every single time he draws Kel'Thuzad! Welcome to the field, you legend! Revive me, my Sylvanas! Thank you very much, top decks for days! I feel bad for the Ancient of Law and the Dr. Boom, though. They're just sighing my hand like, we really want to go on the field, man. Why aren't we allowed on the field? I just want to be on the field. You can kill Sylvanas, at least, for free, without triggering her effect, but then, of course, Kel'Thuzad's just going to rise from the dead, so if he doesn't have Shield Slam or Execute, which it looks like he doesn't, because that gives him the perfect solution here, he is going to struggle a lot to get through this board. He really, really is. What's the plan, Mr. Warrior Man? Shield Maiden, not really that important, honestly. And yeah, he's just going to continue on and wait for a new card to be drawn. Ancient of Law, gotta play it, but that's good. It lets us draw 2 more cards. Big Game Hunter and Innovate. Yes! Finally, I could play something else. Honestly, though, I am just going to play the... Actually, nah, let's... Well, if he Dr. Booms, he can sweep it with that, so I'm just going to draw 2 more cards here. I think that just makes sense. And we get Swippity Swipe and Swippity Swipe. That is good. Double swipe action. I'm glad to have drawn them outside of the Hijinks requirement, because that means I can actually use them when it's good to use them, instead of just swiping face 2 turns in a row like an aggressive, very aggressive person. Asserting that dominance, of course, is key. Oh, please let Kel'Thuzad survive. That would be so funny. Please, please. Oh! Well, the best one other than Kel'Thuzad did survive, but that's not really too good for us. At least now that he's used this, we can play Dr. Boom, so we got that going for us. And we did draw a lot of cards, so we got a lot of potential. Alright, well, I gotta play my Flame. We're gonna go Firecat against a Warrior. He's not really got a nice way of doing 2 damage, and a very nice turn mana-wise. But now we're down to not that very many good things in our hand. Hopefully we can get some Big Game Hunter value, but I'm not entirely sure it's gonna happen. No, I am not. Okay, we've got about equal in terms of the cards that we're drawing. He's got 6 to my 4. The Shield Slam, the perfect top deck Shield Slam, that is brutal. And Nefarian, of all things. Well, at least we are going to get Big Game Hunter value, so we got that going for us. Gotta play the Piloted Shredder, of course. Kill him there. And then we can finally finish getting through all of his armor. So the question is, what 2 cards has Nefarian given him? That is what we need to find out, because it could end up being quite devastating. I mean, if he got Force of Nature Savage Raw, there would be a lot of irony in a defeat like that. There really, really would be. Okay, Maxime, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? What now? You're gonna play a card. I mean, I know you do have the cupcake card back, and it is very delicious. The frosting is glowing, and it does look like you very much want to bite them, but they are just cards. Oh, he got a Moonfire. That is depressing. That is absolutely depressing. We did get Force of Nature, however, which is very good. So, you know, easy come, easy go. He gets to get rid of them, which is, of course, lovely. And he's going to do that with a Taskmaster to kill my Shredder. That is very, very nice use of a Force of Nature there. So, well played to him. And what did we get? Micro Machine. That's alright. We have to play this keeper, so I'm going to do that. And then, of course, there's no point wasting the swipes there. Okay, so I think we have potential here. The top deck rule has definitely changed the way we've played this, has made us use each card to its maximum value because we're forced into it. And I like that in Hijinks. I like when a Hijinks really forces you to change how you do things. So we're going to lose our Micro Machine here, which does kind of suck. But he doesn't seem to have that many good stuff left. The Swamp Ooze is obviously not a problem. I can just kill it with my Keeper. There's no point swiping it, and there's no point trying to RNG it with a Boombot. Actually, now that there's two, it probably is worth trying to RNG with a Boombot. I have to play the Druid of the Flame. So, let's go 2-5 with this one so we can't War Axe it away. See how this ends up doing. Not bad at all. And I may as well just kill it myself. I've got the armor to do so. And then hit him in the face. And we do have 8 face damage in the form of 2 swipes. So this is very, very nice. What you gonna do, Masky May? Are you gonna fight my Firehawk? Gonna fight my Keeper? I don't think you have the balls, boy! Oh, I spoke too soon. I did speak too soon. I'm suddenly very happy to have both swipe. Oh no, if I draw a card that costs more than 2 mana. Balls. Absolute balls. Swipe, swipe, swipe. You know what? I'm going to do it for him. Ow. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. I just wanted to double swipe him, but no, I was forced into playing that Shredder. I think I am actually going to slowly lose this game. That was the most brutal top deck rule happening there going. Hopefully we get something pretty damn good out of this. He's got a Thaurissan going on. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Can swipe and hero power it. Come on, RNG. Give me the goods. Swordsmith's not horrible. I mean, at least lets me swipe and kill it, but it depends on what I draw. If I draw something that costs enough mana, okay, thank everything for that. We will go him in taunt form and swipe him and then trade with the Swordsmith. So again, we are very much playing off top decks now. I mean, obviously we are. We have no cards in our hand, but we do have board advantage. He's playing Major Dormo? God, I love this guy. He's playing Major Dormo. What a baller. Sludge Belcher, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Gonna very much ignore Major Dormo and try and win the game, though, because Ragnaros ain't doing anything for us right now. It really, really isn't. I mean, technically we could just kill that and then do 8 damage and win, but we don't have the ability to do 8 damage, so this very much depends as to what he's got in his hand. Kezan Mystic, not a big deal. He's got that in against Hunters and Mages, which is very sensible. They are lurking everywhere at the moment. And a Fiery War Axe. Oh, heart of the cards? Yes, Ancient of War. Good to see you. We'll get rid of that. Taunt this guy up. There it is. And boom. I love that we're going to see Major Dormo for the Major Dormo. And he's going to awaken Ragnaros. Although the hero power might end up being very useful for him, especially if he bombs my 5/10. I mean, if I lost to a Ragnaros from Major Dormo, I would not even be mad. I really wouldn't. It'd be like the one time the card is actually useful in some way. Okay, so he's obviously going to finish the Belcher with himself. That just makes sense. Then he can do 9 damage to that and become Ragnaros. I'm excited. I am very excited. There it is. Goodbye, Garrosh. Hello, Ragnaros. Please hit the slime or my face. Please hit the slime or my face. He's got the full combo. He's playing Ragnaros into Alexstrasza. Oh my word, what a guy. What a guy. Okay, well I have to play this, so I'm going to use it to cycle. That makes sense. And then I'm going to use this to cycle. That makes sense. Oh, this game. I'm not even mad. I am not even mad. This has been wonderful. And then, alright, we got this. We got this, guys. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I have the power. I've got 1 card left. He's Ragnaros. Oh, I am very, very excited. Acolyte of Pain. Hey, I may be able to fatigue him to death. I'm going to take 8 damage to the face now, which very much sucks. Please. Zombie Chow! I can do everything! Alright, here we go. Let's do this thing. It's going to come down to one hell of an RNG die insect here. It really is. He can't kill my Ancient of War. If Ragnaros hits me in the face and the board state doesn't change, I am going to win with exact lethal. That is exciting. And on 1 health, because I'm going to take 1 fatigue damage. Hit my face, hit my face, hit my face! No, the Zombie Chow! No! Oh, no, that is tragic. That is tragic. It could not have been a worse thing to hit. Oh my word. And thus it ends. What a guy. Masime. Well done, my friend. Well done. You pulled off a Major Domo victory. I could not think of a finer way to have this Hijinks lose. And he's going to smack me with Alexstrasza and kill me with Die Insect. What a guy. That is so awesome. Well played, my friend. Well played. Oh, that is wonderful. Normally, I'm frustrated if I don't get a win with a certain Hijinks, but that was just glorious. Absolutely glorious. It really, really was. I'm kind of tempted to play a only top decking Face Hunter, but I don't think that'll really do much. Honestly, I'm really satisfied with that. I am. That was some wonderful games. That is good. That is good. I implore you guys to try that Hijinks. It's really, really good fun. It really, really is. I mean, I might... You know what? Let's try an only top decking Mech Shaman. There's just one final push for glory in this Hijinks, and then we will give it a rest. Major Domo, what a baller. What a absolute baller. I can see why he's playing that in casual, though. And Master of Derp. What a name. The actual Master of Derp. I mean, that is quite ridiculous. Okay, well, we don't want any of these. We want the ability to play something on turn 1. And good! 3 actually higher cost cards. That's gonna make us really, really effective. I just had to face Rockbiter. I just had to face Rockbiter. I just had to assert dominance. That is all that went down there. He's just stunned now. He's in stunned silence of this Golden Shaman with a legend card back. Turn 1 face Rockbiter ring. He doesn't know what to believe anymore. He does not know what to believe. Master of Derp, I mean, you're a druid, man. You have limited options on your turn 1 here. Hey! At least we drew something that we would have played on curve anyway. So we got that going for us. This is good. But the question is, can he deal with it? Innovate and then a silence from a keeper would be very good, because obviously my 1-2 is very useless after that. But it depends what he's willing to do, how much investment he's wanting to pour into this. He's gonna summon a 3-2. Okay, that's not a card you see played often. And can he play the Shredder? So we're going to be Totemin and a little attack on the face. Hello! From our Annoyatron. So next turn we of course can play Piloted Shredder, but if we draw the other Rockbiter, I'm going to have to Rockbiter something, which would be very upsetting. Okay, so he's just going to kill it with the Tiger and his face, which does make sense. Unfortunately, there's naught I can do about it. Now, if I'd kept that Rockbiter like I would have done in a normal game, well, we'd be fine right now. Oh, I have to play the Cogmaster. That is a shame. Please at least taunt. Alright, we've at least got that going for us. Not that it matters, because the Cogmaster's dead anyway, but it might put a small spanner in his works, depending. But I don't think Mech Shaman was really born to be wild, or indeed play by the rules of only top deck. It seems like a simple thing that wouldn't change that much, but it really, really does. And the coin, what's it gonna be? Druid of the Fang. I love playing casual. I really do. I never thought I'd hear myself say that sentence, but I mean, Leponome, Beast into Druid of the Fang. It's just, I mean, it's glorious. Okay, so I have to play Flame Tongue Totem. That is a shame. we do at least get the taunt, so that's nice. I can get rid of that, and then he's got to injure his snaky friend there. Hopefully I draw something that's 7 mana or above, so I can play Fire Elemental. Oh, hell, anything, honestly. I just want to play something more than my terrible top decks at the moment. I have such a better set of cards. But at least the snake's going to kill my Flame Tongue, despite it not being really a threat at all. Power Mace isn't bad to have. I mean, it really isn't. But it also is not really what we're after right now. We're about to take 9 face damage. 7 at best. In fact, probably 8 from his hero power, and whatever other horrible creation he puts onto the field. Druid of the Fang. Druid, though. That is good. That is very good. Okay, I mean, we have potential here. Fireguard Destroyer. That's upsetting. That is very upsetting. But at least that's a nice card to get. Gonna not attack because I'd rather at least use the buff on something. But yeah, I think this Hijinks is actually one of the hardest ones I've ever done. I think you'd have to specifically craft a deck to win this Hijinks. I don't think it's possible, apart from sheer luck, with just a normal deck that you would use on ladder. So that's very interesting to me. Okay, Master of Derp. What are you going to do? What is your plan of action? You're hovering that card a lot, man. I mean, either play it or just put it back into your hand. Seriously. You don't just sit there hovering a card over the table. Swippity swipe, and of course the 2-1. He could not have asked for a better way of dealing with that. He really couldn't. I can't wait to see what my final top deck's going to be before I have to die a horrible, horrible death here. And just not gonna. Come on, Master of Derp, I believe. There we go. Here we go. The top deck is gonna happen. Please be some sort of mega savior card that completely solves all of our problems. Hey, a Neutron. And right, Lotheb into the attack onto there. Powers up the Annoyatron. It trades with that and that. This is the start of the comeback. Right here, this is the start of the comeback. This is where it begins. In before he plays a Keeper of the Grove and just kills me with the 2 damage. And he doesn't! Oh, this is good. This is good, especially if I'm allowed to play the Fire Elemental. That's the real thing. I've got to be allowed to play this Fire Elemental. So top deck, guide me! Earthshock! Alright, okay. We have to play the Earthshock. This is known. So, basically, I'm going to totem first, see where it ends up. It's a healing totem. That kind of sucks. And because I am definitely going to lose next turn, there's the Earthshock played. I would obviously just Fire Elemental kill that and then hope that something happens with this, but because we're definitely going to lose next turn, I'm at least going to see what legendary was piloting Sneeds. Gruel! Alright guys, that will do today's Hijinks. Brutally difficult, have to play every top deck card. That is just, wow. My name has been RageGamingVideos, but like if you've enjoyed this, it really does help, and I do appreciate it. And remember to suggest future ideas for Hijinks decks and rules, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.